Welcome guys, so I'm going to do a live channeling again and see what's come through. Obviously it's been a while since I did one, a few weeks. So yeah, good, see what happens. I will come back to the writing and channeling again at some stage, but I'm just going to forge my way through in the moment channels. So it's been obviously crazy on the planet at the moment. And I think everyone is really feeling it subconsciously, even if you're not watching the news or plugged into the whole sort of mainframe. The collective energy is really pulling, and I feel these last sort of say 4 to 6 weeks have been very interesting. I think the feeling is, especially for me, it's been sort of a vacant feeling and a feeling of feeling not sort of connected and sort of a little bit estranged, a little bit foreign, fey in some ways, I suppose, but more, in the sense of we're on there's a shift coming, but you're not quite there yet, and it's that sort of feeling of, and I think it's brought up a lot of fatigue in people as well. And I've talked to a lot of my clients in the last sort of month, and the general consensus is people just in panic and despair, and not sort of knowing what's really going on. And this obviously, where that connects in with the mental energy, we know the mind is fickle, it's conditioned, so it's going to sort of play out scenarios that aren't true. Obviously we've been doing a lot more neural pathway work in the last sort of 3 months as well, which is boding well with a lot of people. And it's amazing if the intention is there, how that sort of energy shifts itself very, very quickly. And I've been working a lot with Mercury at the moment, of bringing the higher mind consciousness through. So you're sort of elevating yourself up to the new earth frequency, where the mind wants to sit, the mental energy wants to, or the mental body, how that is going to exist in this new frequency as we evolve into it. So let's just go in and see what comes up, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'm just going to tune in. It's time to awaken a new sense of self. Basing your consciousness on conceptual ideas or analysis is a thing that people are finding very difficult, because the mind is jumping all over the place at the moment. It's telling you this, it's telling you that, I should do this, I should do that. We're following these other pathways, whether it's diet, meditation, breath work, healing, workshops, and this process is fantastic if it is met with feeling. And unfortunately, because the mental energy on the planet is in a spiral, shall we say, at the moment, is heavily redacting itself from the mainstream energy on a collective level, because this is the directive of the universal consciousness, is to cease that energy to align with the feminine. And what's happening is it's causing a plethora of misinformation, but not only on a global scale, because that's been in place since we came here, but more in your own mental capacity, your mental understanding. So the mind is now in fear at, shall we say, an augmented level. It is trying to polarize itself out of the frenzy, out of the fear, but it's doing it through, shall we say, lying to itself. Or you're hearing something, oh, that's what's going to fix me, I'm going to walk that path, that's going to sort me out. Now, if you view your consciousness through your mind, especially through this year of transformation, you're going to hit a brick wall. Because understand, you are only conscious when you are connected unconsciously. And it's the veil that has been pushing this illusion since day one. That veil is thinning. That veil is saying, well, if you are ready to step into this new self, I will loosen. I will open up the invisible aspects of your consciousness. But only if you seek freedom. If you continue to charge yourself in the mainstream consciousness without listening in, you might as well be cattle, moving without purpose. Your frequency is changing. Understand that you came here to establish not only the freedom of what it's been like to lose your consciousness, but to also regain your awareness of who you are. This planet is polarized. We all know that. So it's where do I sit within this polarity? Do I hold space for myself? Or do I continue down this road of misinformation? Value cannot be given. It must be remembered. And it's a changing of the tide. The freedom you seek is validation of your own feelings. Because if you do not validate your own feelings, you will not align with your truth. We have said over this past year, less is more. Grounding, breathing, aligning with that inner rhythm. If you are working on yourself now, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be on this path and you're going to hit what you perceive as a brick wall, because your mind is going to say, oh, nothing's getting better, I now feel worse. You only feel worse because you've gone down that path, because that path has been hidden from you. It is all the denied, repressed trauma. You cannot validate yourself through the trauma any longer. This is the victim. You must love that trauma, because that trauma has been the greatest gift to show you where you lost yourself, where you abused your power, or where you found refuge in misinformation. When you act on feeling, your vibration changes, and it augments and it pushes out through the auric field. And you become a beacon of light on this planet. Everyone is seeking the light. This is the light within themselves. But you have to turn on the ignition. You can't keep walking down pathways of misinformation. We have said the New Age movement is on its head. It is lying it to itself. It is holding on to old energy. You are your own greatest teacher. And it's the mirror in the moment. Every human being in your moment, in your present moment, is a mirror for your own unconscious self. We have talked about this for years. We have put this through the channeled messages for years. Anxiety is the misalignment of truth, because you are not listening to something inside of yourself. So the next time you get anxious, take through a few deep breaths. I want you to acknowledge that throat chakra, because it's the voice. It's the voice of the mind. And if you breathe and tap your third eye a few times. And just allow it to open in your imagination. You will get clarity of your anxiety. Now this will be subjective, but what it will do is allow you to see through the illusion and also talk to that anxiety. Thank it for the messenger that it is. If you continue to suffer this year, it's because you are not listening. Suffering has been the greatest teacher, but it is now a choice. Your meridian system is lighting up because you are merging now into the new vibration, which means access to the unconscious aspects of your own human and non-physical self. Now, when we say human, we're talking about the mental and emotional bodies. They need your encouragement and understanding because they are letting go of the old framework. Your emotional body, your mental body has been tied into the old earth. We are now through that keyhole, shall we say, and emerging into the new consciousness. You have to let go of the old framework. Now, the greatest thing and the greatest gift now is you do not need to do this through your mind. It is simply a surrender in the moment with the intention to let this go. And your meditation should be with this intention, to awaken your higher self consciously within you. To let go of the old framework that does not serve you any longer. And we suggest sitting for 20 minutes a day, preferably at night. The later the better. And invoke this aspiration. Don't be fooled. Your mind is going to play tricks on you. It has been the greatest saboteur since you incarnated. But without that saboteur, you would never have lost yourself completely. Coming on this planet, its gift is separation and division. To experience polarity at either end of the spectrum, you have to be very, very, very unconscious of your true self. So instead of waking up going, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and labeling yourself, and I'm depressed, and I haven't done anything, I'm never going to evolve, and blah, 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 blah. Actually say, well, this condition that I'm feeling right now has been my gift. I have finally lost myself completely. So there is only one way to go, and that is back home. Back to your true self. So instead of seeing all your pains and ailments, your worries and your concerns as something negative, actually see it as an achievement, a success, a joy, an aspiration. You have reached the polarity. You have fully served yourself in this experience. So it's now a choice to regain sovereignty. Do I dilly-dally, or do I focus with intent? Because intent will move this consciousness through you. Your vibration on the planet has to change. You have to evolve now. The universe, the planet is shifting around this intention. Do not hold yourself back any longer. Just breathe each morning. Breathe out the anxiety, the fear, the frustration, the anger. But as you breathe those emotions, understand they are your teacher. They are showing you where you are still in, shall we say, resistance to awakening your potential. The Father energy on this planet is looking for love. It has driven itself to madness. And this is why people are in mental hell right now. Give everything love. You do not need to understand it, but what you do need to do is allow yourself to process what is trying to move through you unconsciously. Express yourself and don't hold back. Struggle is the mind. Freedom is the soul. So remember those two. Each moment. For the next week, check in every hour of the day while you're awake and say, am I struggling right now? Or am I free? And if you're struggling, you're in your head. And if you're feeling free, your soul is around you consciously. So if you're struggling, take a few moments, acknowledge the struggle, and just ask your soul to be with you in that moment. And just reset yourself. Do not hold on to the conditioned state any longer. Freedom comes when you say, I'm ready for change. But you need to feel that change. You need to feel the struggle without resistance, without dislike, or labeling it as something negative. Consciousness needs to move through your body uninterrupted. Your meridian system is the doorway to the unconscious, the invisible aspects of yourself. It's beyond the chakra system. Start tuning into your meridian system. This is the blueprint of your body. It is where all the dysfunction is held. It's also where you receive the most love and the most light. Healing energy moves through that meridian system. So when you sit in your meditation, ask for your meridians to light up and awaken this potential within yourself. Now, the meridians hold the dysfunction of other lifetimes, so be aware that when you ask for this, you may feel different emotions. You may feel fear and sadness and anger and frustration. That is okay. Just accept those emotions are there in that moment and just breathe through them. Your mind is going to attach to it and create a story. Just give the mind love and just feel those emotions without any expectation around them. Don't try and understand what they are or where they're coming from. Just breathe into them. You are all ready for this final chapter. So take the time to check in with you. Do not try and fix the world now until you fix yourself first. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Sorry about the cat. He's got very excited there. Brilliant. So I hope that message felt okay. It aligned with you. Tune into it again if you need to. know that spirit always around you, you know, and you just need to accept the invisible world is your reality, not this physical world. This is just an experience. And so, you know, coming into this alignment of truth is really, really important this next year. You know, this time, this transformation. You know, even spirit don't know what's going on in some ways, because there is, like I say, only the present moment. So there's a lot of things shifting and moving. But what they have been very clear about is you can feel the excitement underneath the chaos if you truly desire to feel it. You need to step out of the mainstream for a while and just allow yourself to be in that moment. Okay, so a couple of things. I've got an upgrade session coming. Just check out, I'll put it on the video. The sign-up's there, there's the video there. The upgrade is in about 2 weeks' time. I think it's the 15th of July, 7 o'clock UK time, which is BST or GMT. To come on that, this is a live healing with spirit. They change every 3 months. We do it every 3 months, and there's always a different thing that they bring through, and obviously it's always in the moment for what we need as a collective consciousness and what you need as an individual. And so, you know, that's great. We have a lot of people on. You just come on, it's about an hour. Check out the video. I'll be module 1 for the alignment modality, which is a teaching platform. It's going to be either in October, probably the end of October, early November. I'll be confirming the dates, but again, you can check all that out on my website. Offering one-to-one healing still. So I've got my 10-week package, or if you just want to work one-to-one coaching, mentoring, healing, that's available as well. And I've got some e-learning courses which you can download. Now there's 2 e-learning courses. One derives from the alignment modality, which is spirit's, shall we say, process for transforming the old self to the new self, the new earth healing process, or earth vibration. There's packed full of loads of stuff. I won't go into all that now, it's all on the website. So the first e-learning course is basically derives from that. I've taken parts from that, from the alignment modality, and put it into a downloadable course, which is fantastic, and it goes into all kinds of things. It goes into healing, it goes into information as MP3s, MP4s, and it's very, very powerful. And also spirit will connect in with you when you put the videos on, because you're aligned to that frequency. Any of my work, spirit will come in and work with you, even if you watch things later, because they're with us 24/7, so it's impossible. So it does not always have to be in the moment. And the second one is a planet consciousness. So basically what I did is I channeled all the planets in the moment, and they bring a message through, and they bring a very profound, deep healing, because all of our chakras, our meridian system, our consciousness, our physical life is connected to the planets. So by working with them directly, you're going to the core of any ailment, but also offers fantastic information to come through for you and awaken your whole soul pathway much easier. So it's a quick way to evolve and learn, really. But the planet one is fantastic. That's called the Planet Range. So it's all on the website, so check it out. But the next thing, if you want to come on live, will be 15th of July, which is the live upgrade healing direct with spirit. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, subscribe to my newsletter. I'm always sending stuff out. That's on as soon as you go on the website, it'll pop up, and there's plenty of boxes there to sign up as well. All right, thanks, guys. Take care.